Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. Today we're in the South China Sea. We're going to go look for white dolphins. There's only, I think, about 6,000 white dolphins left in the wild in the entire world. And in this area of China, in the South China Sea, off the coast of Leizhou Peninsula, is one of the places where they are about. And we're going to the Hengyi 1 aquaculture platform, and what that is it's a platform, but it's got a huge cage where they do aquaculture, raising fish in a farming setting in the sea, in the natural habitat, but it's so they can't run away. They got them in a cage. So you've got fish and you've got octopus in the cages. So this is going to be sort of a neat trip. We're just leaving here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We left Zhenjiang at about 6 o'clock this morning. A 2-hour drive down here, and we're just getting the crew on board, and away we go. I think it's about an hour out or 45 minutes out, and then we'll be there for a little while and 45 minutes back. It's going to be quite an excursion. You can see the fishermen going out to do fishing. You've got you've got a maritime culture here in this area of China because it's coastal, eh? So as I say, like we're out here in the South China Sea, and we're probably 10 miles off the coast, and you've got the aquaculture, the fish farming, the cages that are suspended in the water. So it's a good way to grow saltwater fish in their own habitat in the sea, in a clean environment. And the Chinese have taken it to a new level. As you can see, the aquaculture cages go on for miles and miles and miles into the South China Sea. Why do they do this? Well, they make good money. Not only are these fish sold and consumed in China, but they're sold around the world. They're packaged up and they're sold around the world. So it's an export business for the Chinese company that does this. It brings money and stuff to China. Plus, the Chinese people love to eat fish. There's not just fish in these cages or pens. I guess you'd want to call these ones pens. We're going out to a place where there's actual cages, and Hengyi 1 is the largest aquaculture cage in all of Guangdong Province. So that's going to be interesting to see. But as you can see here, you've got pen after pen after pen of aquaculture here in the South China Sea, and it brings in a lot of cash, I'm telling you. And the Chinese people love the fish. Fresh saltwater fish coming out of the South China Sea, created by the Chinese people and the Chinese companies to feed the Chinese people and make the country just a little bit richer. You know what I mean? You don't see this in the Western world. Like, you really don't. This is on a scale I never thought that I'd see an aquaculture on this scale here today. I was thinking just a little bit. I'm sort of taken back by this, just for the fact that but then again, you shouldn't do that, because in China, everybody knows when China does something, they do it on a large scale. and that's what I'm seeing here. And you've got the guys in boats. They're coming to check up on the cages, make sure there's no breaches. You know, if there's dead fish, if there, you know, because there's so many fish together, disease can spread and whatever. So they monitor them on a regular basis to make sure that everybody's healthy, happy, and growing good. Plus, they got to feed them, eh? Yeah, you see, it goes on and on and on for miles. And we've actually gone through miles and miles of these already. In the air, like the air is so clean, the water's clean. It's just a very clean environment here. And everybody thought China was polluted. Shame on you people. It's not like that. I think you see off in the distance there, it's a platform. I think that's exactly where we're going, to that big platform just out in front of us here. And you got a lot of tourist boats out here too, because tourism is starting to be a big, we're on a tourist boat, it's starting to be big business here in the South China Sea also. Plus, I would imagine you could get fishing excursions here. See, that's one of the things I'd really like to do. Gweilo 60, a cooler full of beer, a fishing rod, and a couple of days to not worry about anything. I think maybe that's what these guys are doing. Are they fishing? Oh, and we're supposed to be looking for white dolphins. Okay, now we've got, you see the little minnows jumping? I would imagine they're scared of the Chinese dolphin, the white dolphins. We had one just jump here, and I turned the camera on. And I would imagine that there we go. There's a little white Chinese dolphin, and you see there's only about 6,000 of these puppies left in the world. So it's quite interesting to actually see them up close and personal.
It's right there. They're all here.
不引起骚动及恐慌。不管在海上遇到什么危险，及时拨打求救电话12395。
I'm actually going to a different city for a China daily trip on the 27th. I think we're going to fly there directly. They have to go around to the ocean on the 26th. Then the ocean until Wednesday. They can justify it.
Because we got to go to the airport. We got to be at the airport in a couple hours, so we take a fast boat from our big boat. I guess we didn't get to go to the Hengyi 1 platform that we're going to go by, so I'm just going to show you a really quick glance at it from about as close as I could possibly get to it. That, as I say, it's got, I think it's 24,000 square meters of cage underneath. It goes down, I think, 20-30 meters, and it's used for aquaculture, growing pomfret, fish, and octopus, and it makes a whack of cash every year. A lot of money invested in aquaculture here in the South China Sea, and there it is, right there, guys and girls. I expected to set foot on it, but it houses 8 people that actually live on there. They have to not only feed but control whatever they do. I wouldn't say to know their job, but that's one big cave full of fish and octopus. Yes, the platform that we couldn't go to today because everybody spent too much time looking at the white dolphins, the Chinese white dolphins, and they're still out there. We took the high-speed train, plane, boat. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you got no beer on the boat. And as all good things must come to an end, our watching the white Chinese dolphins is over. We're back on dry land, well, sort of on dry land. We're walking across a bunch of boats now, but soon to be back on dry land. But as I said, all good things have to come to an end. I've spent 4 days in the city of Zhejiang and the Leizhou Peninsula in lower Guangdong Province. I've seen lots of good stuff on this trip and things I won't forget, like the supper we had last night was freaking amazing. But you see the culture, you see the art, you see the people, you see the food, you see all of the things that we've seen over the last 4 days, and I'm a lucky guy to be able to be part of this. But as I say, it's over. We're heading to the airport now to fly back to Nanning, and I got a lot of editing to do because I took a lot of video on this trip. So until next time, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment. What else did they do? Ring the bell, and what else did they do? Smile and have a beer, or buy Gweilo a beer.
Why not?
Why not? I'll put the little code in there. Buy Gweilo a beer this time because I am so thirsty. And thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye now. A little footnote, guys and girls. I get to go on these trips. I love my life. That's just the way it is. Who else retires, picks up a camera, and sort of restarts their life? Sure, I've had a lot of bad things happen to me, but I've tried to make the best out of it. And this trip was one of the best trips I've been on in a very, very long time. And you know, got to thank China Daily for this trip because they sponsored it, but also the municipality of the city of Zhejiang. Also the people here at the South China Sea, the people on Leizhou Peninsula, everybody sort of contributed to these videos. So thanks everybody. Again, peace out.